This is mainly towards the people who still play VOW of Disciple. Why do when a lot of people get together and they have a post that says know what to do, there's a lot of people who still don't know what to do in this raid. The post will say know what to do, quick run, or know what to do, mic. People will join not knowing what to do with no mic, or they'll join with a mic, not know what to do, or be on the computer typing saying I don't have a mic, is that fine? Come on, man. The post said know what to do, have mic, or something on the lines of have mic, know what to do, chill, fun run, or something to get the job easier done, but so we can get this raid over with. No one wants to be in a raid for 5, 6, 7 hours screaming out glyphs and shit. No one wants to do that for the longest time. So I don't know why a lot of players who come to VOW of Disciple see a post, and it applies to most raids, but just because I'm playing VOW recently, wow, people will come to the raid and then still do the fuckery. It's like, come on, dog. You might as well just say, or start up your own post saying, I don't know what to do, I need help. But you join these groups and then somebody who's uptight might be a little mean, kicks you from the group, and you get a little mad. It's like, nah, bro. You joining a group chat that said know what to do, and you didn't know what to do. And then you might get a little furious because someone booted you, or we don't want you in the group no more. And also, to the second room, I think it was inside the first room, it's not acquisition, but to the second room, when we get to caretaker, how do you know how to ad clear but you don't know how to run or shoot caretaker? Caretaker has to be the second simplest job next to ad clearing. You let him slam you, you move back a little bit, you shoot him in the head, and you shoot him in the back. It can't get more easier than that. Some people don't know how to stun caretaker. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You don't want to stun caretaker? Go and run. Oh, I don't know how to run. What? You don't know how to move your thumbsticks? Like no funny stuff. It makes no sense. You can shoot the glyphs in the first room in acquisition, but you can't run in caretaker? How does that make any sense? You can run in one room and not run in the other. That makes no sense. It's the third easiest job, or I guess the hardest one. When you get in the room, you find 3 symbols. It can be love, stop, witness. It can be any 3 symbols that is in that room. When you grab those 3 symbols, remember those 3 symbols. You run out and you shoot the obelisk on the on the obelisk with those same 3 symbols. It's not that hard. You would think it's rocket science, but it's not. And I get it. If it's your first time doing it, you might not know. But if you've done this shit 16 times and you've never ran, that's a fucking problem. And then when it comes to after with caretaking, we start doing the jumping poses to get up. Why do so many people try to do this booty ass leg well skating or hunter skating, and then completely miss these jumps, keep dying, and keep trying to do the same thing? Like, dog, just do it the normal way if you keep dying. Stop trying 16 times to get across. And then when we get to the room where we all have to, this is exhibition. When we get to exhibition, why in the fuck do you not know how to use every single artifact in that raid room? You have the Taken Blight from the Last Wish. You have the Aegis relic from Vault to Glass, and you have the nut or the laser from this raid. They're all just the same thing they have from all the other raids. You cleanse people with the Aegis. You unblight the blights with the thing from the Last Wish, which is that blight ball, and all your problems become a lot easier if you know what to do. If you don't know what to do, you're gonna start doing the relics that you don't know how to do. It's just weird how y'all hop in a raid and y'all be like, oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, bet. It's time for you to go in. Matter of fact, you'll use the blight bomb in the 3rd and 4th room. Oh, I don't want to do it because I don't want to. Nah, cuz you have to learn. Why the fuck are y'all struggling to learn how to do this shit, and you wonder why no one wants you in a raid? Well, I don't know how to run, so I don't know how to use this, so I can't pick it up. So we're gonna waste time having to play fucking goofball to go pick up a goddamn shit off the ground. And then people who hold the nut or the laser, why do you suck at shooting a knight? How hard is it? Stay in the middle, shoot the knight, and read the glyphs. If there's a taken glyph keeper, you kill him, you read the glyphs. And if there's a knight in the middle, you shoot him. It can't get any easier than that. Other than the fact that the nut sucks at doing damage, but fuck. You can move around. You have thumbsticks. You have healing. Move. And people who use the Aegis relic, oh my god, how do you suck at cleansing? It can't get more easier. You run, hold L2, you walk away. Bam, you cleansed everybody. And if remember, if you're a person holding a relic or one of the two relics, guess what you have to do? You have to read the symbols. If we can't read the symbols, some of us can't get through the doors. And for the people who are trying their asses off in this raid, I understand that you want to get it done, but fuck, stop confusing everybody. You over here quiet as fuck with no mic, and then you wonder why. I was like, oh yeah, we have grief and witness, and the door's already open. Why are you guys still waiting out there? Cause bitch, you haven't even smoked the whole raid. How the fuck? We didn't even know you were able to speed run this until you fucking ran through the doors, just guessing the symbols, or accurately guessing the symbols. None of us knew how to do that shit before you started doing it. And then you get, why is everybody still waiting outside? Maybe because if you're a goofy ass spoke once in a while, fucking socially awkward freak, maybe we understand what the fuck's going on. And then for the people who get to the rope room, my god, is it that hard to split and dunk? Splitting, all you have to do is shoot the giant ass sharp crystal in the fucking sky. You can't miss it. You miss it, you're blind. Get the fuck out the raid. If you miss it, something's wrong with you. You shoot it, you stand on a plate. There's gonna be two smaller but big ass crystals on your left and right. If you're doing double dunk, that means somebody on left, which is split, somebody on right, which is dunk, got to shoot them. And then you stand back on it and you shoot yours that's on left. The second dunker shoots the one on right, and your whole life becomes way easier. That's it. I explained the raid that fast, so stop fucking it up. But I don't understand. So these people will come and play VOW of Disciple and do all these glyph talking and all this other shit, but they call the shits by the wrong fucking name. Like for example, where is it at? They called this shit, someone in the raid called this shit pyramid. Somebody called this shit steak. Somebody called this shit mirror. Somebody called this shit fucking, I don't know what this is. Where was the other one at? Oh yeah, this shit was, what was it, rainbows or something? It was something stupid. They call, and this one's obvious. I mean, you can just say man with a hole in his chest, but still, like, call it by the goddamn name. And some people don't understand where the names came from. People are like, oh, how do you guys know the names? If you're not a new player, you probably wouldn't notice. But if you're not a new player and you've done this raid like I don't know how many times, this should be very obvious to you. When you walk in this first room, you look to the top left of this corner. It says Earth. Enter. Witness. Guardian. Hive. Stop. They give you all the names on the top left of your corner when you walk past these. So when people are like, oh, I don't know all the names. What names do you guys use? What do you mean, what name do we use, you doorknob? The name that everyone should be using. The same shit that we supposed to use, bro. If it says stop, it's stop. Don't just say, oh, it's red square. I mean, I guess we understand by the signals, but god damn, you didn't even give it no effort. And then you get in this room right here. This is what's tragic to me. For people who don't understand, there's only two sides you need to be on. You're either left or right when it comes to this certain room. I mean, there's three sides. I mean, there's three main problems in this jump, but there's two sides: pyramid and traveler, dark or light. And I think it's pretty simple to follow. Now, some people call it pyramid side, some people call it traveler side. You can call it whatever side you want, I guess. But for the main part, it's pyramid, traveler. To me, it ain't that difficult. But then you get to when you start these phases up, I'm like, bro, how do y'all struggle this much in one singular room in the obelisk? All you have to do in acquisition, you look at this, it will say either pyramid or traveler. And then you'll go to the middle part. It will tell you what room. Commune, kill, drink, knowledge, spot. You got grief over there, worship, enters all the way in the back, and then give. It ain't that hard to understand. That's not even, I don't even know how many rooms that is. That's like what? 8 rooms, 9 rooms in total, and you can't do that. You can't do that simple thing. And then the last part, I don't know why so many raid teams struggle doing this, but the last part is so simple. It's either white or black. People are like, oh, how do you know which side it's on? I'll show you. Yo, walk into this fucking room. And it says white or light or black. It ain't that hard to follow. Some of y'all make it overly complicated with these goofy terms like white stripes. What the fuck is that? Just call it white or black. Is it that hard? Someone called darkness what's it called, striped black. Like, come on now. It's either white or black. It ain't that goddamn difficult. Some of y'all are silly as fuck and it's weird as shit. And it makes no sense, and that's why a lot of y'all who do this raid fail at doing the raid. You don't do the shit properly. Fuck.